What's up, everybody? King of Home here, coming at you with your daily crypto update. It's been a while since we've done a live stream, probably 2 years plus, so we're going to do one today. Changing things up, done a lot of different types of videos over the past couple days, and I wanted to see if I can interact with people today. We'll see if my subscribers are still around, or if they've moved on. It's been a long time since I've been consistent. But regardless, we are going to talk about three things. If you're watching this on the rewind, the replay, we're going to be talking about Arbitrum's massive airdrop, Shiba Inu, and Shiberium / the bone drama, as well as Ethereum and kind of what's going on with Ethereum. First of all, I want to check and see if this live stream is actually working. I know you guys can't see anything right now. Let's change that right there. And I have to check and see if I'm actually live. It's been so long since I've done this, since I think they changed the way that live streaming works, so let's just make sure. All right, I am officially as well as Ethereum. All right, so let me go do one more thing. All right, so we'll go to live. Almost ready, guys. Give me 1 second. YouTube is not being very kind with me right now. There we go. Now I can see the chat and everything. Fantastic. What's up, Jose? So, yeah, we're gonna be talking about a lot of things. This is the naive Bukele portfolio tracker. I like to look at some of these fancy looking websites. A lot of people give him a lot of flack for buying Bitcoin at $60,000, but you know, we'll see. We'll see if it ends up being a good decision for him later. Just taking a look at the charts for crypto as of right now. I mean, you guys can look at this yourself. I don't really like to spend a whole lot of time on this. Crypto's doing pretty darn good right now. We're hitting some all-time highs for the past like 6 months. Bitcoin sitting at $26,000. Ethereum at $1,700. You know, it's looking nice overall. And the main thing I want to talk about today is Arbitrum. So if you guys are unaware, maybe you're not super plugged into the space, within the past couple of days, Arbitrum has announced that they're going to be launching their own coin, much to what a lot of people were expecting this. Personally, I didn't think that this was going to happen. I knew that Optimism was going to have a coin, but I didn't think Arbitrum was going to do this. So if you guys watched my video, I don't know when Arbitrum launched, like a year and a half ago, when they first kind of got their network online, I made a video telling you guys how to bridge over there and just to use the system altogether. Now, personally, myself, I didn't use Arbitrum that much since I made that video. It's very nice for gas fees being very small, and you can do a lot of stuff on Arbitrum, especially during the days where, like, the NFT hype craze, where it costs like $100 per transaction. Arbitrum was super cheap and super nice to use if you wanted to do things on the Ethereum blockchain with your ETH tokens. Now, if you did follow my directions in that video and you played around with the system, you probably are going to get some Arbitrum tokens airdropped to you. I think they prioritized a lot of the people who were very, very early, as opposed to some of the people that, you know, just started using Arbitrum, as far as whether or not you're eligible. Now, a key tip, guys, whenever I hear the word airdrop, you should automatically think of the word scam, right? 99 out of 100 airdrops out there are total scams that will steal your money, or that are completely useless, or that are trying to fish information out of you. So you have to be extra careful whenever you're looking at trying to get an airdrop, especially to make sure that it's legitimate, because I guarantee you're going to see 100 scam posts for airdrops for every one real one. So this is how you can, you know, do your own due diligence and find the coin yourself. You guys can head on over to CoinGecko, and right now, if you scroll down all the way to the bottom of the page, you'll see that the Arbitrum token is listed here. It's one of the trending coins, even though it has no price right now since it's not launched yet. So you can go ahead and click on that. Once you click on that, you'll be brought to this page. It's a preview only, and CoinGecko is pretty reliable. I mean, they're not going to link you to any scam sites if it's a reputable coin like Arbitrum, so you can sort of trust the links that are on CoinGecko. So this says Arbitrum ARB is slated for airdrop and will transition to a DAO on the 23rd of March 2023. So I think it's like 6 days, 9 days from now. So refer to this website for more details. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to click on this website, arbitrum.foundation. And it's going to bring you to this page right here. This is the official website for Arbitrum. And right here, it talks all about the airdrop. You know, they cut right to the chase because, again, people get scammed so easily in the crypto space for clicking the wrong links. So I'm glad that they put this at the top. So it says, right, welcome to the future of Ethereum. Check your eligibility to claim the Arbitrum token. Claiming will be live in 6 days and 9 hours, so you have plenty of time to kind of check around. So you can connect your wallet, whichever wallet that you used to play around with Arbitrum in the past. All right, if you started off with a wallet that you no longer use, you might want to go back to that wallet and check and see if you're eligible for an airdrop. So go ahead and click on this check eligibility button, and you can see that I have one wallet. And again, this is the wallet that I used way back when, and I'm I'm eligible, even though I was surprised. I was like, man, I really haven't used this system. I wasn't expecting to get an airdrop because I haven't really used the system since then. So let's take a look at some of the ways that you can earn. As you can see, I have 4,250 tokens here. We'll talk about how much that actually is in a second too. And these are the different things you could have done to get more tokens or the amount that I have. So right here it says you've bridged funds to Arbitrum 1. So you had to bridge funds in order to use it, right? Unless you created a wallet and withdrew it directly from an exchange. The majority of us, especially if we first started out, we bridged our Ethereum over to Arbitrum. You've bridged funds into Arbitrum Nova, so that's the new one. I haven't really been messing around with Arbitrum Nova that much, so doing that would have gotten me a couple more points for the airdrop, a couple more coins for the airdrop. Transactions over time, if you conducted transactions in the past for the first 2 months, or at least 2 different months, you would get some tokens for that. 6 different months, you get more tokens. 9 different months, you get more tokens. Like I said earlier, I only did it the first 2 months, so there's my tokens right there. Transaction frequency and interaction. Actually, I was probably more than 2 months, but I wasn't 6 for sure. Frequency and interaction, if you conducted more than 4 transactions or interacted with more than 4 smart contracts. So this is pretty easy to do, especially if you used Uniswap over there on Arbitrum or anything. It's pretty easy to rack up 10 transactions or 25 transactions. Maybe 100's quite a bit if you're really digging into the system, but the more you do, the more you can receive. A couple more things here. Transaction values. If you conducted transactions with more than $10,000 in aggregate value, this is a little unfair. I mean, if you did one transaction with a chunky amount of Ethereum, then that would be the case. And I'm not sure how they calculate this, because I'm not sure if they're calculating it with all-time high prices or current prices as of today. And you can go all the way up to $250,000 for more, and a couple more things to get some extra tokens. How many assets have you bridged over? So this is pretty much the same thing as this first one. If you bridged over Ethereum or whatever coins, how much is the value that you bridged over? And finally, Arbitrum Nova. So I didn't really mess around with Arbitrum Nova. So in 6 days, you guys can go back here and really just take a look at this page. You can claim your airdrop in 6 days. And we're going to see how much is that going to be worth in a second. I think, let's see if I can find the page here. I might have closed this. I wanted to see I guess it's over here. So the supply. I wanted to see the supply of Arbitrum overall. And I think their supply is 10 million. I want to see if I can find this. This is the beauty of doing things live, ladies and gentlemen. So let's read the announcement here. Yeah, so here it is. Arbitrum governance token. When's the token? Thursday. Why is the token? We're not really concerned about that. They're doing governance, so you can vote on different things that are happening in the Arbitrum system. I like this a lot because it is decentralized. The Arbitrum token is majority community owned. 56% of that community allocation is 12.75% will be distributed in the airdrop next Thursday, March 23rd, based upon the data taken on the snapshot of February 6th, 2023. So yeah, if you've been using the system since then, you should be eligible for a lot of tokens. I wanted to see the exact token number. There was another website I was looking at. Maybe it's on my other computer. I'll have to check it out on my other computer and see if it's here. Arbitrum, Arbitrum, Arbitrum. Alright, I'm not going to... Oh, here it is. Let's see. It is a CoinDesk article. So let me see if I can open this on my computer right here. I might just have to type in this link right here. So this is a CoinDesk article. Arbitrum airdrop. Let's see if it comes up right here. All right, here it is. So let's see if we can find the exact numbers here, because I want to talk a little bit about price and how much it is. I remember the numbers, I just want to show you them. I think it's 10 billion tokens that they're going to have altogether. And of that 10 billion tokens, from what's going to be airdropped is about 1 billion, right? So here it is. Yeah, Arbitrum's total circulation number will be 10 billion. The Arbitrum community will control 56% of these tokens. The airdrop will grant 11.5% of the total supply to eligible Arbitrum users. So if you guys do the calculator conversions for that, 11.5% of 10 billion is about 1.15 billion tokens. So you can do some comparisons to really look at price. Obviously, it's super hard to predict prices of coins that aren't released yet, especially DAO coins. DAO coins can be all over the place. I've made some predictions that are way off for DAO coins before, but something like Uniswap. Uniswap is another DAO coin that really just surprises me hardcore of how well it's doing. Here's Uniswap right here, sitting at $6.10. This is a DAO token. And their circulating supply is 753 million tokens. So it's a little less than Arbitrum, but I want to find something with 1 billion tokens. I think Polygon has... Yeah, so Polygon has 9 billion tokens. So if we divide this price by 9, or we would have to multiply it by 9. So multiplying this price by 9 would put it at a circulating supply of about 1 billion. I mean, this is rank 8. So that might be a little overly optimistic. But if we want to be overly optimistic and say that our Arbitrum can reach a market cap similar to Polygon, which is $10 billion in the future, we'll see if that happens. One of the things we can compare it to optimism in a second. Then that would put the price of a coin at about, I think, $9 a coin. With these supplies matching each other. So let's compare it to optimism too. Let's see if anybody's mentioning anything in the chat. Not yet. Optimism. Whoops, that's not optimism. Yeah, so optimism would be a little bit more realistic. So optimism's current supply is 314 million tokens, which is about 3.5 times less than Arbitrum's starting circulating supply. With the airdrop, it's going to be even more with other coins, but starting circulating supply with the airdrop. So we could divide this by about 3, which would put it at about $1 per token. And that seems a little bit more realistic to me, honestly, looking at these tokens and saying, the Arbitrum token hitting $1, to me, that seems like something that is reasonable, if not a little bit less for that token. So, and the other thing that you guys have to keep in mind is definitely for things like launch, for the launch of this token, prices are going to be all over the place. We've seen, like, I mean, just think about any airdrop that has happened in the past, like Bitcoin Cash, or even like Ethereum, ETHW. Like ETHW was another airdrop that happened recently. They usually start off like way overvalued, and then they just die. Right, ETHW was $58 at launch, around that price, and then they just completely died. And the price doesn't die, but the price becomes realistic after that, right? So it's something you have to be aware of. If you're gonna try and scoop up some Arbitrum tokens right away, you might be one of these people scooping it up at the $50 price range when really the real price value is about $3, like what happened with ETH-POW. So just do be careful if you're gonna go that route. But claiming, and it's the same, the opposite can be true for claiming. If the price does go up to an astronomically high level, like $50 immediately, you might want to think about selling the token right away, to cash in on the hype. But who knows? Who knows what happens? Like I said, I've been dead wrong about those things in the past. Uniswap is one of them. Uniswap, I never expected Uniswap to hit, what, $6? It was only a couple cents when it launched then. I waited a little bit and did sell my tokens, but if I waited a little bit longer, I'd probably have more from my Uniswap airdrop. So a lot to look forward to with that. We're not going to dig too much more into it about what it can do and anything beyond just looking at supply and and market cap. I know that's a pretty shallow prediction, but for now, I just don't like to make predictions on DAO coins that much beyond that. So that is Arbitrum. I wanted to let people know about that, how to claim that and everything. Next up, we can talk about Bone and Shiba swap. So this is another thing that's been in the news recently. So right now, Bone is sitting at about $1.28. It had a massive dump yesterday from about $1.50. I guess it's not that massive. $1.70 all the way down to $1. Yeah, I guess that's pretty big. It's like a 50% drop almost. Or 25% drop, 33% drop. Pretty massive in a very short period of time. And the reason why is because of some FUD. I know some people are interested in Shiba Inu, Bone, and the whole meme coin ecosystem. Personally, I like talking about it, but I don't like to jump into it for many reasons. But this is interesting. We're going to see kind of how this pans out, and I'll give you my opinion. So a couple different tweets here, which scared the crap out of people. This is a tweet from this guy named Rancoon. Now, again, I am not fully qualified to talk about Shiba Inu because I don't follow along with them that much, so don't consider my opinion or analytics to be expert at all. This is just kind of what's out there, what's most clearest to see if you're looking up stuff on Shiba Inu and Bone as to why it dropped. So this is the tweet right here. So this tweet basically mentions that their ecosystem, they're trying to launch their own blockchain. So the Shiberium blockchain, similar to your other types of layer 1, layer 2 solutions that we see, like the Matic ecosystem, Binance Smart Chain. So they're trying to do the same thing with Shiberium. And in Shiberium, their gas token, so just like if your gas token on Polygon is the Matic token, your gas token on the Binance Smart Chain is BNB, right? So the gas token on Shiba Inu's Shiberium that they're launching sometime soon is going to be, and this is confusing me, they're doing Bone for the gas token. So that's this token right here, this Bone Shiba swap is going to be the gas token. Usually it's the main token, so you would expect it to be Shiba Inu as the gas token, but I'm sure they have their reasons. I don't feel like looking them up, but this is the gas token right here. And this gas token was valued at a high of $15.50 about a year ago, a low of, I guess, $0. This number looks ridiculous, but it's sort of evened out if we zoom out here. I'd say the even out point is about $1.30, so it's pretty close to where it was before, and it was hitting some nice highs at about close to $2 for a couple months here before it had its massive crash a couple days ago. So what they're saying right here for Shiberium is, so the guy that was creating this, I think his name is Shiboshi, whatever his name is. There was sort of a hostile takeover, a semi-hostile takeover of the whole Shiba Inu ecosystem. And it was a hostile takeover that I think a lot of people supported because they didn't really like what the Shiba Inu team was doing before as far as progress was concerned. So people weren't upset when this main creator guy said, I'm taking over everything. And he kicked out a bunch of the old developers and creators immediately, and it was hostile. Like, people didn't, the other developers that were building on this didn't like the fact that he just, like, kicked them out. So that was drama number one. That happened a couple months ago. And so this guy, Shitoshi, comes and takes over and says, all right, I'm building Shiberium. It's going to be great. I have a vision for this ecosystem. And he builds and builds. And I guess over that period of time, since when he took over to now, when he's about to launch Shiberium, it's been a couple months, number one. So it's taken months for him and his new team or whatever to develop this new chain, right? This new chain that's supposed to do crazy stuff, or at least, hyping people up to do crazy stuff. In addition to that, he's also taken, allegedly, about $12 million worth of coins to help build the ecosystem. And people are okay with that as long as he's building the ecosystem with the money, hiring developers to do the work that needs to be done to build a really, really cool chain. So all that stuff happened, and what they discovered yesterday was that the chain that they're using, and this is just testnet, this is not mainnet, the chain that they're using is sort of a copy-paste, right? It's a copy-paste of another chain that exists. It has the same chain ID. A lot of the stuff, the code in the testnet is the exact same as something else. And they're causing a lot of drama for this. So this can go one of two ways. One, they're right? People are upset that, why did it take 2 months or multiple months and $12 million to copy and paste so much stuff? Things should be very different and revolutionary if you're taking that much time and that much money. And people are justifiably upset because of that. The other kind of counter argument that Shiba Inu supporters are saying is the fact that it's a test net. Number one, it's a test net. This is not the main net. They're testing things out. And in test nets, of course, it's commonplace to copy and paste stuff, rip things from other codes from other places, test it out, put it through the back burner, see what works, see what doesn't work, change things up until you release the main net. Test net is, for all intents and purposes, messy, right? For many other coins. It's not the clean main chain. So nothing to worry about until the main chain comes out. So that's both sides of the argument when it comes to this. But of course, with that drama becomes a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt, which is what happened in the past day, which dropped the bone price pretty significantly. Now, if you look at Shiba Inu's price is fine, right? I think that Shiba Inu's market cap is so gigantic, and there are so many people that have and own Shiba Inu that have no idea what Shiberium is or don't follow Twitter or anything. So the impact on this coin has been minimal at best. And the people who own Bone, obviously this is a less known coin. This is not on E-Trade or Robinhood or anything. They're more plugged into the space. They're more plugged into the Telegram and the Discord and Twitter. So they're seeing this fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And there's a massive reaction from it. That's what caused the massive drop. So we'll see what happens. I'm not going to pick a side right now. I'm really just sitting on the sidelines. I'm going to watch what happens once they launch their main net. And that's honestly, I think that's going to be the case as to whether or not people should have been afraid. Once mainnet does launch, if it is revolutionary and does great, then fantastic. And maybe it's not revolutionary. Maybe it is a clone, but a bunch of people use it. Who knows what will happen with Shiba Inu? Worst case scenario, things start falling apart. So this is another part of the story right here. Ben Armstrong, BitBoy Crypto, if you know him, he's kind of gone more mainstream compared to the grassroots YouTubers. He's very similar. If you watch him, he reminds me of like network cable television shows nowadays. He's kind of upped his quality to that. But nonetheless, this guy, part of his new way of doing things is what is it called? Kind of like surprise culture. He's very surprising and I don't know, emotive compared to other people. So he's gonna be dramatic. Let's just put it that way. Being dramatic gets you clicks, views, and everything in between. And BitBoy has been one of the most dramatic people in crypto over the past couple of months, especially with the whole FTX thing, chasing down Sam Bankman-Fried and doing all that stuff. Yeah, so it's fun to watch for people, and of course if that's his shtick, then if it works for him, great. But nonetheless, he said he's gonna dox the founder of SHIB, the Satoshi guy, and so he's upset with him. He says it's related to SBF for some kind of reason, but of course, take it with a massive grain of salt, because like I said, this guy kind of feeds off that drama, and saying that the Shiba Inu ecosystem was created from the guy that basically lost crypto billions of dollars is it's definitely click worthy for sure. So we'll see if BitBoy comes out with anything tangible for Shiba Inu and the Bone ecosystem later on. All right, moving on to the next topic of the day. I wanted to talk about Ethereum, so let's end off with this. I don't want to make this live stream too long because I know that we don't have a ton of people tuning in. Of course, if you're watching the replay, fantastic. I wanted to ask some questions and ask you guys to leave some comments below about some of my recent videos. But Ethereum, so I'll probably make a separate video about this, probably saying the same thing, but I wanted to talk about Ethereum and their launch soon of their Capella fork. I forget. I think it's called something else like the Shapella, Shanghai and Capella fork. What this means is that validators will be able to exit. Validators will be able to take their stakes out and take their profits, right? So a lot of people are speculating, and this is going to happen. I think it's on March 12th, or not March 12th, April 12th, next month, about a month from now. And when this happens, a lot of people are speculating that there's going to be a massive dump in Ethereum because so many people are going to cash out their ETH. They're going to be able to withdraw and they're going to dump the crap out of it, right? They're going to take their profits and they're going to sell everything. So a lot of people are saying that. And this is my thoughts. I don't think that's going to happen for a lot of different reasons. One of the reasons is because the amount of Ethereum that's locked up right now is not a lot, right? A lot of people don't lock up Ethereum in validators because it's permanently locked until it's unlocked next month. So it's like 15%. And you look at other blockchains that have unlocked withdrawals for validators and stakers, and they have a huge percentage of their coins staked on their ecosystems, right? You look at Polygon, you look at BNB, you look at Avalanche, any coins that's stakeable, you have like 80 to 90% of coins staked. And it's because people want those juicy staking rewards if they're going to hold their tokens. A lot of people are holding Ethereum right now, and they've been holding it for a long time. But they're not interested in staking it because they know that it's not going to be liquid. They can't move it around, which is why the staking percentage for Ethereum is so low. So my thoughts is this: once the staking does get unlocked on the next month, in about 30 days from now, I think that people will withdraw and sell, but I think there's going to be an overwhelming amount of people that join the system. It's going to cause the price to go up, not down. Honestly, I would be surprised if we see negative movement in Ethereum for more than a day or two. After people, and that's not even because people are going to exit and sell and dump the price. It's because people are going to be scared that people are going to exit and sell and dump the price. But I think that fear will quickly subside once the price doesn't dump that much, number one. Number two, once people start seeing, wow, a lot of people are staking, maybe this isn't going to dump so much if we're getting more Ethereum locked up. And you have to keep in mind this too. People have been staking, the people that have been staking have 32 Ethereum in there. These home stakers, and I'm not going to talk about partial staking, Lido, Rocket Pool, anything like that. I'm talking about home stakers for now. So these people that have 32 Ethereum staked in there, they've had, and what is that, like close to $40,000, and they've had that locked up in there for years, like almost 2 years, a year and a half almost. And the thing about that is, if people can afford to lock up that much money for a year and a half, they can probably afford to keep it locked up for a little bit longer. They're probably not, chomping at the bit to try and extract all their money right away. That's a huge chunk of change to lock up indefinitely with your fingers crossed about when it gets unlocked. So that's something that you have to keep in mind. These aren't people that are chomping at the bit, pinching pennies, really need the money to pay their bills. I doubt people that staked 32 Ethereum are going to need to take it out to pay for anything. I think they're going to want that passive source of income that comes with staking Ethereum. Of course, there's going to be some people that cash out, but like I said before, I think there's going to be an overwhelming amount of people that jump in compared to the ones that cash out. So that's my thoughts on Ethereum ecosystem, the fork coming up soon here. I think there's going to be definitely some movement in the price for ETH. We'll see. Around the time, let's just say for the next 2 months, look at Ethereum closely. All right, guys, that is everything for today. Like, comment, subscribe. The other thing I wanted to mention, I wanted to see what you guys thought about my videos that I've been doing over the past couple of months here. So I've been kind of producing videos with more quality over quantity, having more graphics and stuff, being a little bit more organized. Or do you prefer my videos where I'm talking off the cuff and producing quantity over quality? I'm willing to bet that people like quantity over quality, because that's generally the rule of thumb for being successful in any social media site, is to produce lots and lots of content, even if it's not super duper great and fancy. I just haven't had time. I've been busy with other life stuff. But if you guys do prefer the quality videos that I've been releasing with the graphics and all that stuff, let me know in the comments section below. If you want me to make more just generalized videos talking about stuff, sort of like this, where we're just looking at a screen and I'm a disembodied head talking at you, let me know if you like that as well. If you hate me altogether, you can comment that in the comments section too. Not sure if how you made it this far in the video if you don't like me that much. But thank you for watching. Alright guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Let's see if there's anybody in the chat. Oh, we got a couple people in the chat. We'll read some of this first. There were probably more ETH locked up on FOMO 3D in 2019. Yeah, in 2000, that's the thing. Like, in those in those smart contracts when ETH was super hot, there was a lot of ETH locked up there, and people were in P3D because they were getting passive income for it, and people kept it locked up in there for a long time. And I think it's going to be the same case for these validators. People are going to want to keep it locked up to get that passive income. I just don't see, even like today, I don't see people racing out the gates to pull their Ethereum out and sell at a price that's less than half of its all-time high. Or it was less than half of its all-time high. I think people are at least going to wait for getting closer to all-time high before they jump out and sell. All right, let's read what else. So Brant says he agrees. What's up, Murph? Redrum. That's read that backwards. Murder. Brant says, how much would they be up from when staking began? So I think let's take a look at that real quick. So staking began in, I think it was December of 2021. So let's go out to December of 2021. I think it's close to the same price, or maybe a little less. October, November, December. Yeah, so December of 2021, they would be down quite a bit. But you have to keep in mind a couple of things. The majority of people that staked did not stake in December of 2021. So this was the price of Ethereum was about $4,000. So we're still less than half of where they're up. So they're down quite a bit. But the people who have been staking, it's not like everybody jumped in and staked on day one. Most of the people staked over time. So it would be the average price between, what is it, about $4,000 to $1,200. So let me get the calculator out. Let's do this thing. Let's do a quick calculation real quick. See what the average of that is. So 4,000 plus, we'll say 1,200. 1,200 divided by 2. Yeah, so the average price would be about $2,600. This is just a really, really rough estimate of people who are staking and kind of what price they got in. So they're down, right? if they're down, I don't see a reason for people to have to run and jump ship and sell their Ethereum, especially if they're selling at a loss. And if they've been staking since December, they're probably at maybe close to break even, to be honest, with the rewards that they've been getting since December. Maybe not if they staked exactly on December, but if they're at that $2,600 price range, they're probably at close to break even, because even though the price of Ethereum is down since they started staking, they made money from staking, so they're probably at a pretty close to even point in terms of dollars, but they have more Ethereum. And that's the way that I think about it for myself staking, and I think other people are thinking about it, is that they're trying to accumulate Ethereum, not necessarily accumulating dollars. I don't think about dollars until we're seeing Ethereum get close to its all-time high again. Then I'm like, oh, look how many dollars are here. But until then, it's like accumulate Ethereum and until we get to another, positive bull run point. That's my thoughts on the staking of Ethereum. Let's see. D-Hid says, when do you think the ZK Sync airdrop? When do you think the ZK Sync airdrop? Congrats to all that got Arbitrum. So yeah, the ZK Sync airdrop is coming soon too. So that's something, I might make another video about that in the next couple of days here, because that's coming in the next week or so. I think this 26th. I forget, when is that? I think it's the 26th. Let's look. See if Polygon tells us. Polygon ZK EVM launching March 27th. Is this what you're talking about? Yeah, March 27th. So that is going to be 1 week, less than 2 weeks away, a week and a half away. March 27th is when Polygon ZK EVM is going to launch, and I'm excited for that. Honestly, Polygon's been one of my gems for a long time. If you look at I've been really looking at the chart of Polygon. It's been a very, very healthy rise, right? It hasn't been super pumps and super dumps. It's been just like accumulation, and people are really just sitting on it. Sorry, someone's at my front door. It might just be the wind, though. Yeah. So, this is another one that I think that people have been sleeping on for so long. We'll see. We'll see if Polygon does break through. Because it's kind of like, this is my thoughts on Polygon. I think it's coming at a perfect time, the ZK EVM, right when crypto's prices are starting to rebound in a positive direction. It's going to be really, really nice to have this ZK EVM attached to Ethereum. And at the same time, right, ZK EVM is coming in a week and a half, right, on the 27th of March. And then just a couple days later, we have the Shiba, the Ethereum hard fork for withdrawals being enabled. So it's just super, super good news for the Ethereum ecosystem overall. So to me, it's hard to believe that we're going to see massive drops in those two coins in terms of the crypto space overall. Maybe with the macro of world economics, we could see some drops in all cryptos. But I think in the macro of crypto, Polygon and Ethereum, I think will be growing in market cap a lot compared to some of this other stuff, because they have so much development that is just being realized, right? A lot of other coins that have development in the pipeline. I mean, you look at Shiba Inu and then Shiberium, and just some other stuff that, you know, coming soon. Pulse Chain, coming soon. But with Polygon, ZK EVM, with Ethereum and its withdrawal unlocking, that's literally coming in weeks. It's weeks away, hard dates going to happen. And that's rare to see in crypto with you know, these big exciting coins. Looking forward to that. And then what I also want to talk about in the future, I want to talk about Ethereum and what they're coming out with after this hard fork. Because a lot of people are short-sighted. I mean, some people don't have time to really dig into crypto that much, but there's a lot of stuff that is being worked on with Ethereum to really make it mainstream. I think people don't understand what Ethereum is doing to upgrade beyond, you know, the next thing. You have to look, you know, 5 steps out, 5 years out, and see where these coins can be. And I've looked that far out, and it looks pretty exciting based on the research that I've done. I just watched a video of Vitalik talking about where Ethereum's going to be in about 5 years. I wish I could find that. I don't want to plagiarize and play it, but I'm going to try and find it and summarize it on my next video for Ethereum. And then there's a lot of other crypto coins out there. I mean, one of the things I was curious about doing was making a video about the top 100 coins and just doing it like every video about 5 coins each, right? Maybe making 20 videos, 25 videos about all the coins in the top 100. Because there's a lot of stuff in here that's kind of interesting, but there's a lot of garbage in the top 100 too. And I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen twice. And I've been through 2 bear markets, and we've all seen promising coins go to the graveyard, right? You look at coins like, I remember back when I was making videos in 2016 about Ryblox. Anybody remember that? Ryblox, also known as Nano. That was a coin that a lot of people thought this is going to be the next Bitcoin. This is going to be a top coin, myself included. And then they had a hack that happened, and it basically killed that coin forever, right? It has not seen the top 100 in a long time. Right, Nano. I think it's still a really cool blockchain. I think it's still a really cool ecosystem, but people just don't use it. And that's a coin that if people don't use it, it's not important, right? That's its whole purpose, is to be very speedy and very easy to use, and people just have not gravitated toward it. It's been a coin that has been left behind in one of the bear markets. And I think that we're going to see a lot of other coins in the same boat a year from now, right? A lot of the stuff that we're seeing in the top 200 in the same boat. Some of the ones that I'm thinking of are like move to earn coins, right? Move to earn was super hot for a couple months, but are people using move to earn anymore? FitFi and Step App and what's the other one? GMT. Are people still doing that? I don't know. I don't know. And then the up and coming coins. And then we have other coins that like are question marks to me. And I've talked about these, like Sui, which is an Aptos competitor, and Kanto and Evmos and a lot of these other EVM smart contract type of coins. Do they have a space in the future? Even Pulse Chain. Does Pulse Chain have a space in the future, or is it just going to be another clone of something that is way better that people are going to want to use instead? That's my concern with a lot of these other EVM coins. That they have like small solutions, but are people really going to use 35 different networks that do very similar things, or are they going to use like 2 or 3? Right? That's a question that I have. How can we get an adoption of 35 different EVM chains? Right? Yeah. Alright, so I think I'll stop there. Maybe I'll sign on again later tonight. Maybe I'll make separate videos. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I'll do more stuff over there on Patreon too. As we're getting into the summer here, I'll have some more free time to make videos, God willing. I keep saying that, but I haven't had free time in a while. And one of the most important things for me making videos is the crypto space needs to be interesting, and I need to be doing stuff in it. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, over the past 2 years, the crypto space has been, number one, very boring, and I haven't really been participating in any of the stuff that's been happening, right? I didn't really jive with the NFT space, right? That wasn't really my spot. Meme coins, I don't really jump into meme coins. That wasn't really my thing either. So hopefully I see promising stuff come up in the next year or so that I can continue to make consistent videos. Otherwise, I'm going to have to keep making news videos like this. And I know people don't really care about news videos that much. They care about the gems, which I will definitely make more videos about as soon as I find them. But in the past 2 years, to be honest, to be bluntly honest with you, the gems have been some of the top performing coins that you just kind of have to sit and wait on for multiple years. That's the secret of winning in a bear market. Is it's boring, yes, but if you find the good stuff and you stick with the good stuff, it might take a while, but it should pay off if you stick with the good stuff. That's my opinion. Excited for the airdrop. Yeah. I'm going to try and do more videos on that airdrop. Hopefully, I'm hoping that Arbitrum does become more popular. That's another thing. Arbitrum, Polygon ZK, and Optimism, all at the same time, and Ethereum's Unlock, all working together to kind of boost up the Ethereum ecosystem. I'm excited for the airdrop. I'm excited for everything Ethereum related that's happening over the next 30 days or so. Alright guys, I'm going to sign off here. Thanks for watching. Check out stuff that I'm going to update later. I'm going to have to update my website, my Discord, my Telegram, my Patreon, all that stuff over the next couple days. Catch you in the next video. Leave a comment below if you want me to talk about something in particular. If you want me to talk more about something, let me know and I'll consider it. Peace out. Oh, we got some more people talking. How much? Oh, wait. Hold on. I don't want to cut anyone off. Meant the ZK sync layer 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. Alright. See you guys maybe later today, or if not tomorrow.